My husband left me. Then I found a hidden camera in our bedroom. I never thought I'd be telling this story. Not to the world. Not even to myself. But after everything that happened, the silence started to feel heavier than the truth. My name is Amara. I'm 29 years old. I was married for 5 years to a man I thought I knew better than I knew myself. His name was David. From the outside, we were perfect. Cute couple photos, vacations, date nights. Our Instagram was a scrapbook of smiles. But behind the scenes, we were falling apart. It didn't happen all at once. That's the scary part. It was slow. So slow it felt normal. It started with distance. David used to call me every afternoon just to say he missed me. He used to bring me coffee when I stayed up late editing photos for my freelance clients. But about a year ago, the calls stopped. The coffee too. He started coming home later and later, giving vague excuses. Work was crazy. Car trouble. Drinks with the guys. I wanted to believe him. I needed to. But my heart, it knew. One night I asked him directly, is there someone else? He looked at me dead in the eyes and smiled. Don't be paranoid, Amara. But it wasn't paranoia. It was instinct. The night he left it was a Wednesday night when he packed his bags. No fight, no warning. He just stood in the doorway with a black duffel bag and a jacket slung over his shoulder. I'm not happy, he said. I think we need space. Space, I whispered. You're leaving? Just for a while. Don't make this harder than it is. He didn't kiss me goodbye. He didn't hug me. He didn't even look back. The empty weeks. For the next 2 weeks, I lived like a ghost. I didn't eat. I didn't sleep. I walked around our apartment like it was a crime scene. His toothbrush still in the holder, his cologne still in the bathroom cabinet, our wedding photo still above the bed. But something kept gnawing at me. Something didn't feel right. I kept hearing faint clicks at night. Once I even heard a beep. I thought it was the TV or maybe my charger. But one night, as I lay in bed staring at the ceiling, I saw a faint red light blink. It was coming from the air vent. The discovery. The next morning, I stood on a chair and reached inside the vent. My hand closed around something cold. Plastic. Rectangular. I pulled out a small black camera, the kind you only see in spy movies or documentaries. I stared at it for what felt like hours. It had a blinking green light on the side. It was on. The footage. I took it to a tech-savvy friend of mine named Neil. We plugged it in. What we found made my stomach twist. There were months of footage, hundreds of hours, all recorded secretly from our bedroom. But it got worse. At one point, the footage showed David entering the room while I was out. He walked in with a woman I didn't recognize. Brunette, tall, red lipstick. They kissed on our bed. Then he looked directly at the camera and smiled. The truth unfolds. I was shaking. Neil looked horrified. He knew. He planted it. This wasn't an accident. I felt sick. Betrayed didn't even begin to describe it. He left me. But before that, he violated me. Our home, my trust, everything. I couldn't breathe. The lawyer's revelation, I hired a lawyer, ready to file for divorce. But when she looked into David's background, she came across something strange. His name showed up in multiple surveillance equipment purchases over the last year. Not just 1, 5. Do you think he was filming others? She asked. I didn't know, and I didn't want to know.
Yeah.
The confrontation, I called him. He didn't answer, so I texted him a photo of the camera. He replied with one word, delete. That's when I knew I wasn't just a broken-hearted wife, I was a target. The police report, I filed a police report. They took it seriously. Apparently, this fell under invasion of privacy and unauthorized surveillance. The detective told me there was a chance David had done this to other women before me. Maybe even during me. That was the final knife. The arrest. A month later, they arrested David. He tried to deny everything at first. But the footage, the camera logs, the receipts, everything pointed back to him. He was charged. He'll probably get a plea deal. Maybe a short sentence, but I don't care, because now the world knows who he really is. The healing. It's been 8 months. I moved out of that apartment. I started therapy. I cut my hair short and dyed it purple, a symbol that I was no longer the quiet girl who waited for a man to love her right. I tell this story now not because I want sympathy, but because I want other women to trust their instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. David took my peace, my trust, and my privacy, but he didn't take me. I got her back.